Hello and welcome to the Bassmaster Studio, sponsored by Marathon. That's Ronnie Moore. I'm Tommy Sanders, and it's all over but the shouting, and the shouting is over too. A long, long season. It's been a real privilege to participate in this extra attention-getting year for the Bassmaster Opens, the St. Croix Bassmaster Opens, and the Tackle Warehouse EQ competition within those Opens has been spectacular. A long, long road, and now we have the 9 who have qualified to fish the Bassmaster Elite Series next year.
Absolutely, Tommy. I'm a product of the College Series, and I love the College Series, and I love covering the best in the world, the Elite Series, but I've always said the most drama in our sport happens at the Opens level. So many anglers, so many diverse backgrounds, all eager and hungry for classic bursts and Elite Series spots. We started in February, and we had a star-studded field, former pros, former elites trying to get in there, young college anglers, and wily veterans of the Opens in between. We knew it was going to be a great 9 no matter who showed up, and boy, I couldn't have been more proud of the 9 who got it done all the way up to the final day of competition, basically.
Well, let's roll out those names. We'll meet them and we'll salute them at the same time, and we'll start with our Angler of the Year, the #1 qualifier, and that would be Easton Fothergill.
Yeah, when the College Series created the College Classic bracket to honor one college angler and make them the representative on the Opens, we didn't know how those anglers would fare on the Opens, and they're getting better every single year. And Easton winning the bracket, going to the Classic, boy, Tommy, he showed up big multiple times this year. Really no flaws in his game, and we saw how high his ceiling is. Winning at Lake Eufaula in Oklahoma, a place he didn't expect, and then going a couple events later to his home state and home lake of Leech Lake and winning there as well. Easton, no holes in his game, but the Elite Series is the true test. We'll see. But points leader, he fended off some of the biggest names in the Opens, no doubt.
Oh, absolutely. And such an impressive young man. Very, very analytical, very, very even-tempered. There are no highs or lows with this guy. He can just keep it right between the ditches the whole way through a tournament. He did it time and again this year. Just a stunning, stunning performance from Easton Fothergill.
We saw in the first event at Okeechobee a 9-pounder to end his tournament there, and he had a 3-pounder here that solidified him being AOY over this man, Cody Meyer. What a feared angler, what a well-respected angler from the West Coast, whether finesse fishing or going up on the bank and throwing top water. Cody Meyer, one of the best to come over to the Elite Series.
Easton Fothergill, right out of college. Cody Meyer at age 41. He's been fishing at the top level for 2 decades. Decided, hey, I got to go to the Classic. I got to go to the Bassmaster Elite Series. Didn't make the Classic this year, but that was a big deal making it to the Elites.
You'd think that if the deficit between him and Easton Fothergill was only 15 points, that Cody probably won an event this year too. Not the case, just so consistent, barely any slip-ups, just barely missing 1 check all season long, and he is second place. But he was wedged between 2 of the best college anglers of all time, Tucker Smith finishing 3rd place.
Yeah, back to the youth movement with Tucker Smith, who has been, seems like he's been competing at the top level for a decade. His achievements go way back all the way to high school. Big achievements.
Yes, absolutely. A multi-time champion in high school, 3 championships there. He has led out the Classic field, Tommy, as the lead boat, but never participated in it. He's came up so close to winning Opens and the college bracket to making that, but over a 9-event schedule, we said he's going to be so consistent. He is very well-rounded. He's fished a lot of places in this country, and boy, he showed it this year. 9 events, never leaving the top 10 in points hardly, other than 1 slip-up this year in Tucker Smith, along with his roommate, Paul Marks, back-to-back in the point standings.
Yeah, we got 2 qualifiers from Georgia this time around, so it's a little bit unusual. Paul Marks, though, very, very accomplished guy from Lake Lanier. He knows his way around a lot of different bass fishing environments.
Yeah, when you go to a place like Lake Okeechobee that is lore in history, so much legendary places, so many places you can go on that lake, how do you find water that fishes like you? Well, he did. He was in the Rim Canal, and it was able to make that body of water fish like he wanted to. He goes to Ouachita, gets back-to-back top 10s, and we knew, hey, welcome Paul Marks. We're going to be hearing your name a lot. And boy, he had a couple really lows, a couple triple-digit finishes,
Sure.
2 triple-digit finishes, Tommy. But guess what? 7 finishes better than 23rd place this year.
Yeah, those lows made the highs much more hard to achieve, but he got the job done. Obviously, this is a guy with a great work ethic and a real desire to go forward in the sport of bass fishing. He's one of those guys. He's what's coming for the Bassmaster Elite Series.
He said he is a well-mannered, really even-keel angler. Probably saw more fish catches from him than words spoken on Bass Live this year.
Another Georgia angler. How about Emil Wagner?
I knew after seeing both the likes of these guys, Emil Wagner and Paul Marks, both won the All-American, which is a huge feat to do. He won it last year in 2023, and we knew, hey, Emil's going to be one we need to keep an eye on. Lake Lanier angler, like you mentioned, Tommy, in Georgia. And he did it all ways, largemouth, smallmouth, and spotted bass. He proved that he was in it. He had, I think, the worst finish of any EQ qualifier, 189th place, I believe, at Santee Cooper, the third event, had plenty of time, and he just reeled it in and got better every event after that.
The only way you can come back from a finish like that is to never miss another cut, and he didn't miss all season long. That was the only one he missed.
We had some West Coast flavor with Cody Meyer, Tommy, but we also have a younger West Coast angler, just turned 30 this year, Andrew Loberg. He fished for Chico State in college, was well represented. He said, hey, if I'm going to make professional fishing a dream, make it a reality, I got to come east a little bit more. So he moves to Guntersville, still works remotely for a California-based company, and gets it done, able to fish a lot, take time off. He almost won Lake Eufaula in Oklahoma to make the Classic, but such a good angler. I'm very excited to see how he fishes the Elite Series.
A man who's excited to be going to the Bassmaster Elite Series, and why not? He has accomplished so much in the world of fishing. This fella right here from Texas, Dakota Ebare.
Dakota, last man to sign up for the Opens, Tommy. He almost didn't get in time. Gets in, packs his bags a week later, heads to Okeechobee, and gets it done. We knew he was going to be a factor all year, and he did it versatile, very versatile. Sight fishing, we saw him use his electronics throughout the year. All three species covered in his bag, top water as well, and good adjustments by Dakota Ebare. We know he's going to be one to watch.
Just out of the top 9 to qualify coming into the final tournament of the year was this young man from Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, Beau Browning, but we come to the last event, Lake Martin, he gets it done.
A little louder than his roommate Easton Fothergill, not as quiet and reserved, very well spoken, and honestly didn't let the nerves get to him. He was tied for the last spot coming in, behind the 8 ball after day 1, said on day 2, I'm gonna catch him and I'm gonna make the Elite Series, and boy did he.
And we got one international to fill out our top 9. Evan Kung, great start to his season. Hung on to that top spot in points for a good long while.
Yeah, Evan Kung, after learning a lot last year in the EQs and had taken his lumps there, Tommy, he really came in prepared, made a lot of the lakes fish the way he wanted to, said I need to survive the southern swing early in the year to get up north. He had one slip up, that was Lake Eufaula, Oklahoma. Then he goes up north, is able to regroup, and ends up being a solid finish at Martin to squeak in the last spot. 9 anglers, long season, Tommy. What a well-represented group. I think Such said they're about 27, 28 years old on average.
Absolutely, and that's what's coming, folks. Next year, we look forward to the Bassmaster Elite Series 2025 and those 9 qualifying from the Opens.
All right. We are ready. Ready to make it official. Last year, we introduced you to 9 elite qualifiers, and every last one of them qualified for the Classic this year. They all were inside the top 40, so I expect the same out of this next rookie class. It's almost like a graduating class to go on. So it's our honor and privilege, guys, to congratulate each and every one of you on a hard-fought season, well-deserved, and we are about to make it official. We're going to go 9 to 10, or 9 to 1, 9 to 1. Out of Canada, our first Canadian through the elite qualifiers. If you want to make your way up here, step on up. Guys, get closer. It's Evan Kung, Pickering, Canada, 1,463 points, 282 pounds and 1 ounce through his full field days, and $4,500. Again, we're going to give away over $110,000 right there. Again, thanks to Philip Johnson, our COO, being here to present these guys. And don't leave. We'll hang around. We want to get a picture with all 9 after this. You can go celebrate right now, Evan, but in a moment we'll get everybody back up, so don't leave. A big move. He came into this tournament in 10th place. He was tied in points for 9th, but via the tiebreaker it had him in 10th. And he got it done, and he moved all the way up to 8th place out of Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. Former college angler, former high school angler. Come on up, Beau Browning, 1,466 points. And $5,000 going to Beau. There we go. Again, let's hear for Beau Browning. Nice job. In 7th place with 1,494 points out of Brooklyn, Texas, Dakota Ebare. Step on up, getting it done. $6,000. I told you we were going to get some more money today. Dakota taking a gamble, rolling over here to the Bass side, and we are glad you did, sir, and you're Elite Series bound. There you go, $6,000 to Dakota and that Elite Series medallion. Nice job, Dakota. He says Grant, Alabama is his home now, but he is originally from California, and he'll always be a Californian to me. Step on up with 1,495 points, Andrew Loberg. $7,000 for his 6th place. Nice job, Andrew. Congratulations. That is yours, sir. In 5th place with 1,505 points out of Marietta, Georgia, Emil Wagner. Step on up. $8,000 to Emil. And moving on to the Elite Series. Another Georgian out of Cumming, Georgia. Just had a top 10 here at this tournament. 1,512 points. Paul Marks, step on up. $9,000 to Paul. And it is official, sir. There's your Elite Series token. In 3rd place, his parents were a nervous wreck yesterday. He's a 3-time Bassmaster High School champion, a Bassmaster High School All-American, a college national champion, a college Team of the Year angler, and now he is a Bassmaster Elite Series angler with 1,516 points out of Birmingham, Alabama, Mr. Tucker Smith. $10,000 to Tucker as well. Congratulations, Tucker. You heard him say it today. He's won over $1 million in the sport of fishing. But he wants to be nowhere else than the Bassmaster Elite Series, and he has done that out of the state of Idaho with 1,591 points. It's Mr. Cody Meyer. And $12,000 going to Cody. Let's get Phillip in there. There we go. All right. Without further ado, if you guys don't know his story, I'll try to tell it to you very quickly. He is your defending college bracket champion that got him burst into the Bassmaster Opens. He attends Montevallo University, or attended and graduated from Montevallo. But right before that tournament, right after the college national championship, he won the Team of the Year. He had a medical scare, had to have emergency brain surgery, and got that done and barely got it all cleared before he could get into that college bracket. And once he did, he was off and rolling. He won that, punched his ticket to the Classic, punched his ticket to the EQs, and then he dominated in a big way. He won 2 Opens this year, and he is going to be your Angler of the Year. He's won over $145,000 already this year with 1,606 points. Let's get loud for your Tackle Warehouse Bassmaster Elite Qualifier Angler of the Year out of Grand Rapids, Minnesota. A graduated Montevallo angler, Mr. Easton Fothergill. Two-time Open champion, defending college bracket champion, and now your Tackle Warehouse Elite Qualifier Angler of the Year. And what a special year it has been, Easton.
Just don't feel real. I don't know how all this happened, but all day yesterday I was thinking about how just a couple of years ago I was a young kid in the parking lot, and I actually met Cody Meyer when he was on the MLF side. He came to my hometown in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, and I was just that little kid walking around looking at all the cool boats, just thinking how cool all that was. And just to think about yesterday how it's me and him neck and neck for AOI now, it's crazy how all that happened, and I can't believe it. I mean,
you think about it, just what you went through last year to get to this year, and again through that college series, repping all these brands. You got a Toyota Tundra to use for a year, which you put to full use, a fully rigged Nitro Z20 to use for a year, burst into all 9 Opens at no cost, $7,500 to cover your expenses for the year, or some of your expenses, not all of them. And here we are exiting. You took full advantage of that package is an understatement.
Yeah, it's every day this open season. I've been just thankful of, to even be here, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that College Classic Bracket Tournament. I wasn't there financially. I wouldn't be able to do it yet. So just so grateful Bassmaster provides the opportunity for us college kids to chase our dreams. And I was lucky enough to be that kid this year, and I took advantage of it. And I'm excited the next College Classic Bracket winner, Dylan, I'm excited to see what he can do with it. And yeah, it's a life-changing tournament. I'm just so grateful for it.
Well, you ready for something else?
I'm ready.
Well, courtesy of White River and Bass Pro Shops, White River Marine Group, they upped their contingency to offer the Tackle Warehouse Elite Qualifier Angler of the Year $50,000 as long as you were contingent, which you are, running a Nitro and a Nitro White River branded boat. And we, on behalf of Bass Pro Shops White River Marine Group, we want to welcome up Miss Lauren Garza up to present that check. $50,000 more headed to Easton Fothergill on top of the 45. I don't have anything else. I can comp your Wind Creek entrance, for $5 a day, but outside of that, just unbelievable. Unbelievable is the word I keep thinking about when I think of your story and what you've turned that into this season.
It's just to go from the ultimate low that I was at in that hospital bed, and just from then on, just go up and up and up, and it's crazy how everything worked that way. And just from that moment, everything's gone so right. Nothing's gone wrong. From it's almost a year ago today when I won the classic bracket, and just the year I've had since then, I can't believe it. It's unbelievable.
I got a lot. I got a proud mom, proud dad, proud parents. Anybody you want to say hi or thanks to?
Just thanks. I got a bunch of my family here. They came from Minnesota to see this happen, and just thanks to them. Thanks to my girlfriend. She surprised me from law school, and it's just all the support from back home means the world to me.
Have you started breaking down the Elite Series yet?
Not yet. Now that I'm qualified, I can start doing that. Start doing some research. So I can't wait.
We'll say you got about 100 anglers that probably are not happy you're headed there because you were going to be a serious threat this year.
I sure hope so. That's a whole new caliber, but I'm excited to work with them and build friendships at that level. Guys I've idolized my whole life, and to actually be able to talk to them face to face, I can't wait.
He is your Angler of the Year. Let's hear it one more time for your tackle. Oh, we got the trophy and the real check. There you go. One more presentation. Philip, get back in there one more time. And Philip has the real check. And hold it up, Alex City. He is your 2024 Tackle Warehouse Bassmaster Elite Qualifier Angler of the Year, Easton Fothergill. Getting it done. Cody Meyer didn't make it easy, but you got it done. There you go, sir. Thank you. Congratulations. Fothergills, congratulations to you guys. And I won't be seeing you next year. So that's it. It's a sad day. Sad day, but a happy day. And again, want to thank everybody. Easton forgot his medallion. There's a big machine you have to put that into to get you into the Elite Series. But again, I sincerely mean this. On behalf of all our sponsors, we could not have done it without you. On behalf of all our anglers, we could not have done it without you. Again, a fantastic season, a record-breaking season in many ways in terms of impressions and television views and .com views and attendance. And these Opens just continue to elevate themselves. And again, it's all due to our sponsors, our team, and our anglers. And we cannot thank you enough for it. The staff has been fantastic. We've tweaked the format a little bit. Expect some more announcements coming out in the next week. And again, congratulations to our rookie class again. Pay attention to the website. And that's a wrap for 2024 St. Croix Bassmaster